to my channel. It's your girl tramsue here, and I am back again with another video for you guys. So in today's video, I am giving you guys a 2-year big chop or post big chop update on my hair. So as you can see, it's pretty long. I'm not bald headed anymore, and I'm really excited about it. So I just show you guys my curly to straight routine as I try to figure out how to get my hair even straighter than before. So I'm really happy with the results, but you will see the struggle it took to get here. So I don't want to bore you guys too much with this intro. I really hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'm really glad that my hair has grown and it's super healthy and we live it. So I will see you guys in the next clip. Let's go ahead and get right into this video. Bye, y'all. Alright, y'all, so I am starting out on freshly washed and conditioned hair, and as you can see, the curls are looking really good. So just showing y'all a little length check really quick. So as you all know, I am approaching the 2-year mark for my big chop, so I just want to do a quick length check before we start. So I'm just gonna part my hair into 4 sections, and each section is gonna go into a little mini ninja bun, and then I'm just gonna pin it with a bobby pin. And once I do that, we're gonna start on the blow drying process. And so now that I have that last section out of the way, I'm going to split my first section into half and then clip it with one of my hair clips. And then I'm going to start to blow dry. But first, you can see I take a wide tooth comb to really try to detangle as much as I can, because the bottom of my hair really does not mesh well when I try to flat iron it, which is why I only flat iron once a year, because it is a struggle. So as you can see, the combing process really isn't that bad, but when I get to my ends, it's kind of kinky. So I'm really just trying to detangle as much as possible. Then I'm going to take a paddle brush and try to detangle as well. But y'all will see how that goes in a second, because obviously I tend to break brushes. So y'all just see in a second. So as you can see, I'm struggling, and yep, it broke. So I go ahead and change to my Denman brush, and this process is working better, but I still didn't figure out a way to get rid of the tangles at the bottom of my hair until the next clip. So I had to take a little time away from the camera to really figure out how to blow dry my hair without taking off my ends and damaging my hair. So what I'm doing is taking the wide tooth comb again, and then going in with my Denman brush as many times as I can. And then once I feel the ends are fine, I go in and just blow dry the top. I blow dry the top, and then I take the brush away when I get to my ends, so that basically the shaft of my hair almost to the ends of my hair are super straight. And then I go back in and detangle the ends and focus more on the ends, just so I'm not experiencing any breakage or anything like that. So this really worked and got my hair pretty straight. Straighter than it's ever been when I blow dried it. So this works, but I would prefer a comb at the end of my blow dryer, but it kind of disappeared, so we're just doing what we can. Now that I've gotten pretty much all of the tangles out of my hair, I'm just going to take that section and twist it and then start on a new section. But I'm just going to skip through that whole process because I feel like I pretty much explained how I went about blow drying my hair to decrease tangles and breakage and all that good stuff. So we're just going to go ahead and go straight into flat ironing. So I'm just going to take this Cantu Shea Butter Flat Iron Spray, and it does smell like alcohol. It's my very first time using it, and it's very, very sticky. Hopefully it doesn't damage my hair because it smells like it will, but I just used that and ran it through my hair. And then I really tried to focus on my ends when distributing this spray for heat protection, just so I don't damage my curls. So please pray for my curls that they come back. Hopefully I'll do a video on that and reverting my hair back to curly hair from straight hair. But anyway, I'm just going to take a section, and instead of chasing it this time with a rat tail comb, I'm actually going to use a brush to chase it. I saw it on someone else's YouTube video and their hair came out really, really straight, so I decided to try it, and it worked, but I also still had to take a little extra steps, so you'll see.
I am a woman, not here to please you. It's time to move on, cause my time is now.
So again, I'm just taking my brush and chasing it with the flat iron, and it's been coming out for the most part pretty straight. My hair is usually really fluffy and puffy when I flat iron it, so this did help with that more than a comb. So I think I'll be using this method whenever I flat iron my hair, or just going to a professional, because I just cannot seem to get my hair as straight as I used to when my hair was heat damaged, which is expected, but also I want my hair to be fried out and laid to the side again, you know? So now I am pretty much on the last piece of my hair as far as the flat ironing process. So I'm just going to finish that piece and once again chase with my brush. And then once I'm done with the front section, I'm going to finish up in helping make my hair as straight as possible. So as you can see, my hair is done and it's super fluffy like I was saying before, and puffy, which I'm not used to. So I'm just going to take some cling saran wrap and some manoi oil and apply that manoi oil throughout my entire hair, especially focusing on my ends. And then once I work that all the way through my hair, I'm just going to wrap it with the saran wrap and sit under the dryer for 20 minutes and pray that there will be a difference in my hair and that it will be a little bit sleeker, straighter, and less puffy.
I am a woman, not here to please you. It's time to move on, cause my time is now.
So now that I have sat under the dryer for 20 minutes, I'm just gonna take the saran wrap off and take my hair down just to see how it's looking, and it is much sleeker and straighter than it was previously before I put it in the saran wrap, so it did work. However, I did go ahead and wrap my hair again for the rest of the day, but you guys can see the finished product right here. And I'm really glad with how long my hair has grown. So 2 years of pretty much no heat and post big chop, I'm pretty satisfied. Alright guys, I really hope you enjoyed that video. If you did, let me know in the comment section below. Let me know if you guys want more hair videos, because I am trying to get more into hair. And trying new products. I have found my Holy Grail products now that I realized my hair was low porosity, and my hair has really been popping lately. So let me know if you guys want more hair tutorials or, you know, wash days for curly hair, anything like that. Let me know in the comment section below. But if you like this video, don't forget to like, subscribe to become part of the family, and comment how you feel in the comment section below. And always, always, always stay prayed up, stay motivated, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye, y'all.